So somebody asked about the electrical system on this sawmill setup. Originally there was a pulley over here on this that went to this old generator down here that used to have a motor attached to it, but the bearing let go in it. So I decided to mount this generator that came from Northern Tool up here on the motor so that it could have power without the saw blade spinning. I just did a calculation. There's a calculator thing online of the size pulley that's on the engine, and you can put in that, which is like 7 inches, and the RPM of the engine is like 1500, and it came up with need a 2 3/4 pulley on this end to spin this at 3600 RPMs. So that's how I mounted that, and then I tweaked the RPM just a little bit with the governor that's up there, so that it stays at that 1500 RPM. Also, with it running, putting a voltmeter on that to get it to exactly 120. I actually didn't use a precise RPM measuring, just based it off on the correct voltage. And then that just runs over to the switch over on the other side, and then the conveyor itself has just a small, I think it's only like a 1/2 horsepower motor, electric motor that runs the conveyor. And there's also the light, but that's more of a visual for me to see. If the light goes dim, that means maybe the conveyor has stopped or there's something else going on with the RPMs or something like that. Yeah, so that's pretty much the basics of that. I guess the main reason I did it this way is just because that's the way my dad did it. So I was just going off from what I already had in place, which was the conveyor that was electric. Hope that answers some questions. Thanks.